Hey, this is Vincent Nobile, driver of the Mountain View Tire Chevrolet Camaro, and you're listening to Nitro Notes.
Welcome to the Summit Racing Equipment NHRA National Starting Line edition of Nitro Notes, presented by the Performance Racing Network. I'm Brandon Mudd. As the NHRA Mellow Yellow Series wraps up a 4-week stretch this weekend at Summit Motorsports Park in Norwalk, Ohio, one of the dominant topics of conversation focuses on the Summit Racing Pro Stock team of Jason Line and Greg Anderson. Line, a 2-time champion, and Anderson, a 4-time champ, are 1-2 in points and have defeated all competitors to face them this season. As part of a comprehensive State of Pro Stock article for Drag Illustrated magazine, we talked to Anderson about many things, including the new EFI package. While he doesn't mind the new rules, Anderson said it does limit creativity.
I'm all for the fuel injection. That if we never did that, then everybody would always say, well, nothing has a carburetor on it anymore. You really needed a switch. So I understand that. Our only complaint with doing that was we didn't necessarily want it to be a small box where everybody had to use the same exact part. We like Pro Stock because it kind of has, you can stretch your legs. You can try all different things. You can create all different things. They don't have a lot of tight rules in a small box to work in. And all these changes they made with the rules made that box smaller and made it basically less attractive towards people that want to work on stuff and want to be creative. I don't know. I guess in that way, I don't mind going to fuel injection, but I wish they would have left it more open where you could use different systems and things like that. So that's the problem I had with that.
We also talked to Warren Johnson, the owner of 6 Pro Stock titles and 97 Nationals victories. The professor said the EFI package is a good idea, but one that should have been implemented years ago.
No, I think they waited 20 years too long is where the problem lies as far as introducing something new. You don't wait until you only have a select few competitors left and then make a rules change that they can only financially absorb. And the other people that are just out there for their own entertainment, they're hunting, fishing, gardening, and bowling all rolled up in something with 4 wheels, or they can walk away from it if it gets too expensive. I think they've just basically waited too long, but that's one of those arguments that you'll never come to a real conclusion on, but that's just my opinion. It has been introduced when there was a strong car count. There would have been enough people involved in it that educational curve would have accelerated based on a large number of teams instead of just having one team that can afford to spend, $10 million being able to dominate.
For the full State of Pro Stock, check out the July issue of Drag Illustrated. The NHRA returns to wine country July 29th through the 31st with the Toyota NHRA Sonoma Nationals at Sonoma Raceway. Get your tickets today by calling 1-800-870-7223. And don't forget to check us out at GoPRN.com, on Facebook at Facebook.com/NitroNotes, and on iTunes.